Okay, this is the first Saturday of the summer, 2014. This is, I guess, middle of week 6 for, this is the first set of fry. They're all, put my hand up here so you can kind of see the size. They're about 3 inches. Some of the larger ones, there's still some smaller ones that are like 2.5. But there are 27, I think, is the best count I've got. I know there's at least a couple still in the main tank, but the first batch of fry, there's about, close to 30. Keep in mind that 30 would have at least been doubled, maybe a little more than that. So, anyways, there's a couple of these that were in the main tank that I finally caught. They've got a little darker color to them. I don't know if it's just because they were in the with the tarp liner, but anyways, so here are newest additions, I guess. The last set of eggs, I pulled them out. Ones that had hatched, they're in here. I don't know, there's 50 or so once you get them all kind of together. The last batch, the ones that they're all kind of running together now. But anyways, spread those out amongst those 4. The 67 that I had in there, I moved into here. Finally got the 10-gallon back connected. I kind of took a cue from some of the these overflow systems in there, and finally found a way to do it so I don't have to get in the tank. Got some clear pipe that fits into 1/2-inch PVC, and put these little airline valves that are meant to move air, but I'm using them to remove air to get the siphons going. And anyways, they're working great. It's kind of one of the better siphons that I've used, but you can see how the flow will change from one to the next. You'll see a little bit of air kind of show up and then it'll go away. But this system so far has been, I've had it on for I guess a couple hours now. I've been doing other things, and it's been doing good. Haven't seen any, like I said, you'll see a big air pocket show up, and then you'll see the flow kind of change, and you can see me picking some stuff up there, but between the 2 1/2-inch lines, anyways, it keeps it going. I've ordered my net pots to put in this raft system. I'm going to be getting that in this next week. I added this filter to kind of check. I was tired of the poo building up in this raft system, but anyways, this has been catching most of it. I did move the male. I don't know if it was in the last video that I moved the male back to the main tank, and he wasted no time. This is the largest female here. Let's see if she'll open up. She's got a large amount of eggs. Let's see if she opens up a little bit. Isn't that crazy? There's the male again. If I can get this one, this is the largest female. She's got the same kind of coloration, but by far I'm wanting to get that batch. If I can get that batch, the large number, into the egg tumblers. The egg tumblers are working great. I can do kind of 2 batches at once into these 2 systems. The air stones are connected into both. They kind of go in one to each side. As air comes out, they bubble. This is kind of some leftover eggs that I thought I would leave in there just in case. Some had some late bloomers. Obviously none have showed up, so I'm going to have to get that cleaned out. But anyways, there are, I think, 3 that I've counted. They've got mouthfuls. There's one back there. Let's see if I can get it to focus. There she is. She's got a set of eggs. There's usually one in the pipes. There's the male. Yeah, nowhere off. But anyways, there's 3 in there. They've got eggs. There's another one. It's hard to see with that bright light. There she is. He's got a mouthful. But sorry for the camera. But anyways, 3 sets of. They're getting bigger, so I'm assuming that we're going to be getting more eggs at a time. There's that Plecostomus I put in there. That thing has just got huge. If I can get out of all that. That's not helping at all. There you see is. But that thing is just feasting on the little algae growing. I'm sure it's getting leftover food and stuff. So, anyways, and you can see how big this one's getting. It's 7 inches at least. The male's about that same size. There's a couple of that first fry right there. Those 2 that were in there. But anyways, I don't know if I ever showed this. I did put some exterior rope lights in the bottom of this to light up in the inside, so I can kind of monitor what's going on in here. Added another pre-filter in there. That's been working great. Added some new plants to this system. I don't know if the light's going to be okay, but this is tomato plant that was about, I don't know, about that tall when we first got it, and it's kind of doubled in size. So I know that the system's working as far as the. I didn't know if tomatoes would grow or not. I understood it might not work. I've got some flowers kind of growing, so hopefully we'll see some stuff going. I did pull the banana pepper that's there, but it's got some more trying to sprout. This is a squash plant that is just kind of just slowly starting. I've got to get my pH down. It's up around 8.4, which is crazy high for this, but some plants are doing well in it. This chocolate mint is not doing so hot. The sweet mint's just kind of going crazy. This is cinnamon basil. Again, I raised the lights because it was getting too big, and they're just taking off. Here's those seeded lettuce that is not doing too great. I did buy some cilantro over the weekend from Walmart and stuck in here. I just did it this morning. It spent the day yesterday on my kitchen counter, and I don't know if it's just hasn't been doing well. I took the wrapping stuff off, and it kind of was holding it up, and now it hadn't been supported, so I'm hoping it'll take off once we get it planted. Here's the regular sweet basil. We've kind of pruned some of it off. Okra has grown quite a bit. It wasn't but just a little bit about like this, and it's taken off a little bit. These strawberries aren't growing, but they're flowering. We got another one trying to start right there, and there's that old jalapeno that still hasn't died. I guess I can say that much. It's not growing much, but there's the setup for the time being. Cleared out my classroom, and it is summertime, and there's some changes I'm going to do over the summer. I plan to add another one of these kind of before it hits the grow beds. Each one of these spouts, when they come into the system, are just horrendous. It's just nasty. I've got to get it to have a pre-separator of some sort, so that's on my list of priorities. I'm also going to try to fit in what's called a hydrocyclone. It's basically like when you pull the plug on your tub at home and you see the little water tornado, the cyclone form. It's a way of introducing more oxygen in the system, so I'm probably going to put some type of additional bucket, and instead of the water going straight in like it is, I'm going to kind of get a percentage of that go in and create one of those hydrocyclones. All experimental stuff. Over here I bought my things to do, obviously to do the raft system, but I also bought stuff to do some strawberry towers behind, and I'm going to use a air pump lift rather than a pond pump to get that working. So I still want to put I have to put a light above this. I'm going to put in a shroud to kind of cover up everything where it kind of looks cleaner, but still can monitor everything. I also have a gentleman that one of my students in class, his dad is going to be bringing me some duckweed, and he's going on vacation and said he knew of a place that had lots of duckweed, and so I'm going to be getting some of that in. And anyways, we'll see. I'm going to test that out as a new food source for this main tank. The plan right now is to kind of let this fresh fry grow out a little more, probably give it another 3 or 4 weeks at the most, and I'm going to transfer all of those into the main tank. I don't know if I'm going to do with the adults that are in there. Hopefully they'll be getting closer to eating size by then. I don't think they will, but I'm going to try. Then I'll move these guys over in here, let them grow out, and just kind of continue that system of going from tumblers to grow out here to here to here into the main tank. At some point I've got to start separating out the females and getting those going. You can hear all the siphons kicking in. But anyways, I'll let you go. Thanks for following on Facebook and YouTube and whatever, or I'm posting this. So any questions, comments below. I think the newest deal was adding these overflows where I can see the flow actually happening and stuff. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.